Good morning again. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful week. And if you're not, it's not too late. God is able to hear and answer all of your prayers according to His will. We're continuing to look at the topic, the blesser and the blessing. And so far we have said that when we seek God, He will add to us, and we're supposed to continue to put Him first and not allow the blessing to take preeminence over the presence of God and fellowship with God and communion with God in our lives. If we do that, we can find ourselves going down the wrong path. We can find that very blessing almost becoming like a distraction to us and put us at a disadvantage rather than advancing our lives. And today we are going to look at 1 Samuel chapter 1 verses 26 to 28. Now I encourage you, read this account on your own so that you can grasp the full measure of what is being said here, and it can be a source of encouragement in your life. In this case, it is speaking about Hannah and a child, but for you, for me, it may be something completely different, but it's the same God who hears and answers prayers, and we ought to have the same posture as Hannah when He answers our prayers, okay? So 1 Samuel chapter 1 verses 26 to 28. And she said, "O my Lord, as your soul lives, my Lord, I am the woman who stood by you here praying to the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord has granted me my petition, which I asked of him. Therefore, I also have lent him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he shall be lent to the Lord." So they worshiped the Lord there. Read the entire account. But this is Hannah, who was without child, and she was then blessed with a child. The Lord opened her womb, and she was then blessed with a child. And she took that child after he was weaned, and she took the child back to the priest and presented the child to the priest so that he, Samuel, the child, that's the name of the child, would serve the Lord for all of his life. In this case, Hannah literally took the blessing and gave it back to God to fulfill God's purpose. Now, it doesn't mean that we're supposed to take our children and literally give them to a priest, or take the car or take the job and literally give it. But what it means is that we are to take every blessing that God gives to us and turn it back to Him to be used for His honor and His glory. If it's a car, use that car to help out the neighbor. They may be taking the bus, buying groceries. Offer, help them out. You may need to take someone to school. You may need to give a stranger a ride, but be safe, of course, okay? But use the blessing that the Lord has given to you now to bless someone else. And when we do that, then we are fulfilling the purpose for which the blessing was given. Do not turn and now start to worship the blessing. Do not turn and ignore God and push God aside and use that blessing selfishly, okay? But like Hannah, turn it back over to God and allow God to use it for His honor and His glory so that you can fulfill the purpose for which it was given. Tomorrow we're going to look at another account. It's another lady, but we'll look at another account tomorrow. But please read the account on your own and allow the Holy Spirit to reveal some more to you concerning this matter about praying, of course, for the blessing, waiting on God for the blessing, receiving the blessing, and then using that blessing for His honor and His glory. Have a beautiful day.